My crafty friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. This is Sheree and my channel is Turquoise Dreaming. And today I want to, or would like to, demonstrate a couple more Globleland trims that I picked up this past time of my things that I got from Globleland. I had picked up, or they let me choose some things and to demonstrate, and I chose 4 trims, and I have already done and demonstrated the other 2 last week. And so this week I wanted to try these out, and this one is a kind of gold lacy trim, and this one is a more of a I guess more of a ribbon with a little kind of embroidered flower down the middle, and also, or flowers, and then this little kind of like embroidery scalloped trim on either side. Pink, blue, yellow on this one with the white on the base of the ribbon, and of course the other one's gold. So I picked out some books and thought I would try them out on these books. So I'm kind of excited here. Let's see. These are going to be combo and single trims. So there's 3 little golden books I'm going to try out the trims on, and then these are going to be just the gold trims for obvious reasons. This has a pretty gold. This is a beautiful old cover. This one, both of these, I'm going to keep the original spine, and so let's do this one first, because this is, you know, pretty much a no-brainer that I would put gold on here. But I want to see how, what I wanted to see was, because it's kind of a metallic feeling or looking ribbon with it, you know, glittery, sparkly. So I know it'll look pretty on here. I just want to see how it glues down. So I want to try, let's see if I want to put it on the back too. Maybe I'll try it on the back first. A little bit chicken, right? Okay, so I like, this is not ready to make, you know, I haven't got the inside ready or anything and reinforced the spine yet, but I want to go ahead and, I think I can go ahead and do this without doing that. So it'll be about right there. Like, there won't be fabric over the spine or anything. I'm going to use that original spine and reinforce it from the inside. So I should be able to put this here with no problem. I just want to see, I kind of want to see if art glitter glue will hold it down, because I think I could get like Fabri-Tac on this kind of solid edge here, but this is quite open, so it would be harder, and I think the glue would show on that part. So let's go ahead and cut a length here. Let me kind of cut this end off, make it nice and straight, and then go ahead and cut the length here. Now we're going to try this and see how. I have not tried it yet, so this is the first time I'm trying to glue it down with art glitter glue. So about right there. Okay, so let's, I think I will, you know, art glitter glue dries clear, non-shiny. It dries very fast, very fast. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit right here. I've already kind of wiped down. I keep on saying kind of today. I have already, I'm going to stop saying it right now. I'm going to glue down, or put some glue here right on the cover, right next to where the spine is, pretty much. So, and I think about as wide as, you know, kind of guesstimating, eyeballing it, as wide as this trim is. If I need to add a little bit after, I will, but I want a nice solid, you see, I'm kind of making a good, I said it again, I am making a good solid line of glue here so that it will grab all the parts of this trim. So let's see how it does. Because, like, if it didn't glue down nicely, I could pull it up and then use art glitter glue, especially on the back here. So let's see if it's grabbing. Oh, I feel like it's grabbing already. I do need to let it dry, and I have a little bit over the edge here. Let's go ahead and cut that off. Oops. go ahead and cut that off. The extra there. Okay, so let's let that dry for a minute or a couple of minutes. So I'll put that to the side. If that dries nicely, we'll go ahead and do the front. So you can see it adds a nice touch to this. It'll be right next to the spine, which also has gold lettering on it. So I think that's going to be really pretty. Let's put it to the side and let it dry and do, I took apart, it's probably overkill, but I kind of wanted to really, I said it again, I wanted to try out these, I really wanted to try out these trims on more than one book or more than a couple books. So this one, I already took the insides out just so I could work with the cover. And I want to do these whenever I get around to making these into journals. I wanted to, I've tried, you know, I do all kinds of binding and things. And with the little golden books that I've left the spine on, so far I've done the elastic binding where you can take the signatures out, but I haven't used the little golden book binding or, you know, spine with sewing in it, sewing through it, keeping it but sewing through it. I don't think I've done that. I don't remember doing it anyway. So yeah, wipe this down. So when I do make this into a journal, this back cover is quite damaged. See, this paper is coming off. This is how it was when I got it, and it looks like it's, you know, I don't know if it got wet in its previous life or what, but it's quite damaged. So I'm going to probably completely recover this back. But for right now, we're just going to work on the front. And this is one that I wanted to do like a double trim if I can. So we're going to see how it looks, see how it fits, and see how it looks. So while that other gold one is drying, let's put a piece of this pink on here. I want to do the pink first and then maybe a gold, but I don't know if it'll actually look good or fit. So we're going to play it by ear, but I know this pink will look good. So I got my nice sharp scissors here. I'm going to cut a nice edge here. And there's a thread there. Let me get that extra little thread off without loosening the other next piece. As far as the embroidery, you know, it's got like an embroidered thread there that can just, if you cut half of it off, it's just going to be a little kind of thread, loose hanging thread. Okay, and I'm going to cut the bottom. I think I did pretty good there. So I know I can use Fabri-Tac with this because this is a nice solid ribbon in the middle. So I am going to do that right here. Let's just, yeah, I think that would be best right here. I was trying to see if I should put the gold there, but I think it's too solid. This is solid. And if I put this here and then try a gold, the gold you'll be able to see through more. See, if I put this over here, it really blocks Grandpa there. This is Grandma and Grandpa Smith, little golden book. So let's go ahead with the Fabri-Tac then. We've tried that out and auditioned a little bit there and kind of figured things out. Let's put this right next to the fold and go ahead and put this on here. I'm just going to put a stream of glue, one stream of glue here on the book. You could put it on the ribbon too. I got to keep this upside down because there's not very much. I have a jar right in front of me to put it in so I can keep it upside down while I'm working so it doesn't give me a hard time. Of course, this is going to glue down really nice because I used Fabri-Tac, and that looks pretty with all the colors here. There's lots of colors in this cover, and like I said, pink on the edge, white base, and yellow and blue here, kind of floral center on the ribbon. Okay, so that's not going to take any time at all. So let's try this out real quick and see if we like it. Well, I think it would be pretty if I liked it, but I don't think I like it. you can layer things. Let's try it layered. See, it covers up the flowers too much, so I don't really want it like that. If I liked it like this, I could do that. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't, because it's, you know, this is a pretty vintage cover here. Let's see, what year is it? I have the book parts right here, the book pages. It's 1985, so, you know, not like 1950s or anything like that, but still, it looks, you know, worn, and this just looks like too shiny and bright on here for this particular little golden book. We'll try it on the others too, but I'm not going to put it on this one. So I'll do that and leave it like that. And it's already, you know, it's already solid on there. I don't need any more glue. And like I said, I'm going to recover the back, so we're not doing anything to the back right now. So let's look at this again and see how solid this is. This is nice and solid. It worked, okay? So the art glitter glue does work on this gold trim. So just as a reminder, I have all the product links linked below in my description box, and a coupon for you, and a link. Oh, that's going to look beautiful. And a link to the website. So if you've never checked it out, or if you haven't checked it out in a while, Globleland's always getting new things. So, you know, if you want to check it out and you know, want to look around, if you would go through my link, then they, even if you don't buy anything, at least they'll know that you came from my videos. Or if you do buy something, you can go through my link, any of my links, and they'll know, and use my coupon. They'll know you came from my videos. So again, I'm going to make a nice thick right next to the spine. Let's see, do I want to tuck it right up into that? I think I'm going to leave a little bit of green and put it right next to where this spine starts, or next to the fold, and put a thick. What is that noise? I'm hearing a noise. It's not me. It's maybe something upstairs. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to put a nice thick type of glue stream like I did on the other one, so we get this nice and glued down. And I couldn't see any glue through that on the back of this. I couldn't see any glue through that gold lace. I'm going to call it gold lace trim. Okay, so that looks really beautiful with that gold. This is the original. I didn't do anything to this. I'm surprised at how bright it is. But yeah, I didn't go over that or anything. But it looks beautiful with that lettering, and I figured it would. So here's the back again, just to show you. There's still some glue drying right here, I see, but yeah, you really can't see any glue there. And so we'll let that dry now. I'll see how that looks in a minute after that dries. Okay, so this is the other book. This gold is not quite so apparent as that other one. But in this spine, actually, I'm going to use this. I think it's a beautiful, look at the, if you can see the detail on this design here of the gold, what used to be gold on the spine. I think this is beautiful. So I'm going to put this back together and reinforce it and everything, and use that spine. But what I want to do today is put a little bit of this gold trim on here too. And we can put it on the back. And now we know it works, so I don't have to hesitate with the glue. So let's see how this one looks. I think there's just so much design on here. Like, it's not just a little bit, it's a lot. And I guess I've never tried to go over a gold design, you know, and kind of like redo it. I don't think I would on this one either. But I guess if somebody got a journal like this, where it used to be gold, they could kind of take their time and go over it, like with a gold paint pen or a gold marker, glitter marker or something, and do what they would like to do with it. I think if it was my journal, I might do that. Or, you know, what I would do is try it, like there's a border here. I might try it on the border and see if I liked it. And if I didn't, then I would stop. But if I did, then you could keep going and just go over all of these little pieces of the design. Okay, so let's put this down. Right next to the fold, but I'm leaving a little green in between the fold and the trim here. I need to stop moving it and get it down into the glue. Okay, and okay, I didn't cut it off. Did you notice that? Let me pull this up a little bit. I didn't cut it off first, so that's, you can do it either way. Okay, that is good there. Let me cut it off down here. And when I did that, I pulled it down, so let me pull it back up. I think I need to just put a little bit more on the ends here. Since I moved it around like that. Okay, a little bit more here. And then again, I need to leave it alone. Let it dry. Okay, I think that's the key, part of the key of getting this glued down nice is leave it alone and let it dry. You know how we get impatient. And I don't even want to turn it over and take a chance on messing it up. So I'm going to put that over to the side, and we'll move on with, let me put Grandma and Grandpa's pages back in there. Back in there. If I wasn't redoing the back, I would put some on the back too, and we could see how that looks, but I'm going to completely recover that back because it's really messed up. So that's the pages that go in there. So another little golden book I have out here is the Three Little Pigs, and it's very pink, as you can see. So I wanted to see what this would look like on here, and I've done the same thing. Now this one came apart when I don't know if it was more brittle or what, but I think I can still put this back together. See, if you put it back together, you don't even know it came apart. You reinforce the other side, and it's kind of like, you put a piece of cardboard over there. I mean, I can do it on video when I do get around to making this into a journal, so you can see how I put it back together. But if you put it back together, you won't even know it ever came apart. So, but right now, we're going to deal with putting some trim on here. So let's go ahead and cut a piece. And of course, this goes perfectly with the colors. So let me cut here. Try to cut in between these little scallops. Wait a minute, I lost my spot. Right there. Straight across. Yeah, I guess they're even across from each other. Almost look like they weren't even, but they are. So yeah, we're going to glue this down. It has the same colors in this cover. Pink, of course. He's got a yellow shirt on, and then blues all around. So yeah, this is going to be cute on here. And so we did for this Fabri-Tac, and it worked well the other time. So let's do it again. Sorry about the glare on here. I'll kind of hold it up a little bit so we don't have quite so much glare in the camera. These little golden books do have create a little glare in the camera. Putting it right on the edge there, so we don't cover up too much of the cover. All right, I think I've got a solid, wait, a little bit right there. I just want to make sure I have it solid all the way down. Okay, all right, let's get it on here. I'm going to check, I don't remember this back now, if it's ready to go, or do I need to recover it? 2 of these I needed to recover, and 1, the back was okay. And I have a feeling, yeah, I think this back was okay. So we're going to see in just a second here. But this looks really cute on this little Three Little Pigs. Really cute. Because it's got all the colors, It blends in a little bit because of the pink, but it's still very pretty. So, this cover, this back is, let me see, what was the other cover? Yeah, I said this one I thought was, this one's the one that's really good. Okay, this is another one I pulled out. Okay, this one, I don't know what I want to do on this one. It's pretty worn and kind of dirty, so I'm probably going to recover this too, just because it's so, I wiped it down and this is as clean as I could get it. So I think I'm going to recover this one too, so I'm not going to put anything back there. But we'll let that dry now. Let's see, where's your little pages? 3 little pigs. Pages are right here. Let's put those in there and keep that together. Now, let's bring this one back. It's still drying. I can still see white there, so let's let that dry a little bit longer. And go for this one. This one I did the same thing. And it didn't come apart on this one. I did them all the same way, so like I said, I don't know if that one was more brittle, that one that came apart or what, but it just like split right there. It couldn't, it's like I couldn't not have it split. There was nothing I could do. So, yeah, this one I can go ahead and put, I think I'm going to go ahead and put, well, let's see what the gold looks like by itself. I haven't tried that, have I? This one would be good with the pink, yellow, and blue, but see, let me just close it and see what it looks like. It's going to be like this, so you kind of like can't really look at it next to, let's try to put it like that. Let's see. That actually looks really cute like that. Let's see what it looks like just as a trial, and you know, type of thing. What it looks like with 2. Of course, this is going to go because it's all the colors. And then I want to try see if a double one would look good on here. A double trim. It's hard to tell without making it. Let me see if I can prop it up here. I really like the gold by itself on here though. Let's see. And then this one right next to it. I've seen that done and I think it's really pretty if it works. You know, I think it might work on this one. I think it might work on this one. It makes a difference if you do this. I might have to try that on the 3 little pigs too. The one we said it, was that the one I said it didn't go, or the other one, Grandma and Grandpa? Anyway, let's do it on this one. Let's do a double. Let's do a double. Okay, so let me go ahead and cut the trims off. That's really the easiest when I don't have to handle the extra trim. When I'm, let's see, what did I do here? I got a loose, let me cut a little teeny bit here. That's my pin for my art glitter glue. So let me cut a little bit off the ends. There, and then we're going to have it right about to here. And then let's go ahead and cut the gold for the front here. And cut a whole length of what I need. Let's see, kind of ends right in the middle on this one. Yeah, the staples were weird on these. Like, a couple of them, like the staples were like right here. And then the other one, the staples were up here, way up here. It was weird. You would think they'd all be in the same spot, right? But they weren't. Okay. So for this one, we're going to need 2 different glues. I think this is going to be really cute. But since I did that, and I picked it up where you couldn't see the golden spine, I'm going to try that on the other 2 too before we go. Okay, so solid stream of this for the floral ribbon. Let me see. I need to be able to see. I got to pick it up so I can see the glue. Okay, plenty of glue there. Whoops. I do not want to set this upright because there's only like 1/8 of a bottle in here. And if I do, I'm going to have to get out another bottle because it will take forever to get back down to the top again. You know how it is. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Let's see. Let me pick it up. Let's see if I, oops, I got it too on the edge. I don't want it going over the edge. Let me move it over a little bit. That looks really pretty by itself, but we're going to do the gold. We're going to go for it. I think that gold will add to it. Okay, so glue for the gold. I want to kind of like push that down. And it's in the right spot now, right? Let me look at it one more time. I make sure before it dries, while I can still move it if I need to. Okay, it's not going over the edge here. That's what I want. Okay, see? Like that. That's how it looks on the side. Okay. And also making sure it's straight. Okay, now we're going to do the gold. A little blob there. Whoops. Get my arm. Camera arm. Okay. And this, we need a wide kind of stream of glue for that gold trim. Say kind of again. Did you hear that? Whoops. Do I always say that? Or am I just, do I always say it and I don't notice it? No, I'm just now noticing it. I don't know. Oh, I didn't cut a link? Oh, yes, I did. I thought I did. Here it is. All right, let's get this down. And I want it right next to that one, like almost like tucked under it, under the little scallops on the edge. Okay, yeah. So it almost looks like one trim, but it's not. It's two. Oh, that's going to be, I think that's going to be pretty gorgeous. Look at that. I like it. That wasn't my thought either, I don't think, when I bought it, but look how cute. That is pretty. I like it. Okay. Now I'm going to let that dry so I don't mess it up. Okay, now what do we need to finish over here? This one is pretty solid. Still a little tacky, still drying, but I think I can turn it over and do the back without messing up the front. So let's place it down and let's cut another piece for this back. And, oh, I just had an idea. Maybe we can do something a little different here. Let's cut. Can you guess what it is? I will show you. We'll try it. We'll hold it up before I glue it down. But I think it could be, because this back is so plain. That's what's giving me the idea. Just need to get this length right. Okay. So we could do something like boom. And if that would stay there, it would be nice, but it probably won't. But boom. And then turn this one this way. Boom. Like that. Let's see if I can hold it in place. You're getting my idea, though. You're getting my drift. We could put them right next to each other, like they're one trim, or we could even move them apart a little bit. Let's try it. I'm willing to try it because I think it's going to look good, because there's nothing back here. You know, it kind of needs something anyway. So we're going to put one down, the first one down. I'm going to try to go a little faster here. Hope that doesn't bother anybody. It's the weirdest thing that certain sounds, you know, or scraping or whatever, cutting, bother people. I was doing something, I don't even remember what it was. It may have been even like just cutting paper with my paper cutter or something. It was something like that. Something I do all the time, but not in front of my family. That's why I don't remember what it was. Like, what was I cutting or doing with my family here? Anyway, whatever it was, let's see, I gotta make sure I do this right. Whatever it was, a couple of them were like, oh, stop doing that, because it was like chalk on a chalkboard for them, you know, or fingernail, what is it? Fingernails on a chalkboard. It was like fingernails on a chalkboard for them. And it was like, I didn't even think about anybody ever being disturbed by it. It was like, what? That bothers you? It's like nothing to me. It's like just everyday occurrence or whatever it was. That's why I wish I could remember what it was. now, because if I do it again, they're going to have to remind me that it bothers them. But I was like, really? That bothers you? I was very surprised that it's an everyday thing that it was something I do all the time. But one or both of them, maybe not in front of them or with them here. I just don't remember what it was. But I was very surprised that whatever that everyday thing that I think nothing of, like this right here, could bother some. That's why I thought of it. This scraping, this a metal tip against this kind of, it's still a little bit textured. I hope it doesn't bother anyone, but it doesn't bother me at all. It's just, I'm trying to get the glue down here quickly, so I hope it doesn't bother anyone. If it does, just cover your ears. You can still watch with your eyes and cover your ears, right? Or turn the sound down. Oh, I'm done, so you don't have to worry now. Okay, so you can see I have a lot of glue there. I'm going to put this right up against the other one. Not overlapping, Sheree. Right up against that one. Get it down into the glue, and then make sure these are touching back to back. And so it looks like one, but it's actually two pieces. So I need to, trying to get it back to back so it looks like one. There's no, picking it up when I do that though. It's because it's trying to grab and then it's trying to grab my finger. Okay, I think I got it. All right, that's very cool. I didn't even think of that until when we were working on it. So it's all messed up with the glue right now, but we'll let that dry and I'll show you how that looks in a minute. And I wouldn't want to do it on the front because it would be covering up too much of this design. So it'll look like, when it's all said and done, something like that, unless I add something to it, which very well could happen, but I don't know what it would be right now. Possibly I could put a little plate right here, with the word journal in it or something. Something removable so somebody else could put something there. I have some of those, but that's the back. And we're going to let's put that in so it doesn't, in case that's a little tacky down here still. And then we're going to let that dry. So let's see. This one, pretty dry, I would say. Still a little tacky, barely right there, but that looks beautiful. And this back I'm keeping. So let's see, because this is, look at this. This is the back and the front that came, you can see it's still together on here. And it's like such a different back to the front. Totally different colors. So let's see how this looks. I almost can't see the pink, but I can see the gold back here. But we're going to try it anyway. So it would be like that. And like this. I'm just not even cutting it yet, but I want to see. I think it'll be pretty. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty back here too. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. Why not, right? Let's make it pretty. That's what I like to do, is make it pretty. I don't know. I guess that's everyone's goal, right? Just make a pretty journal, or cute, or grungy, whatever your goal is. Okay, so glue. Yeah, I wasn't sure how many books to do, but I think I'm doing plenty here to show you how you can use these trims. And I appreciate Globleland letting me choose some items and demonstrate them. Okay. Okay, so this is for the ribbon. Oh, upside down, Sheree, don't forget. Put my jar right over here, right in front of me, so I wouldn't forget to put it upside down. All right, so we're getting that down into the glue. All right, now the gold. Let's cut a piece. Yeah, we're just about on the home stretch here. I really, really like the combo here. It's kind of different, but really pretty. Oops, long scissors. All right, now art glitter glue. See how this is way less noisy because it has a smooth cover or finish on the cover. Okay, so make sure I can tuck it under that scallop edge there. Okay, so we'll tuck this up under there. Get it right next to it. Again, pull it down a little, tuck it under. It's kind of right next to it instead of under, but that's fine. I want to see this side of the scallop. I don't want to cover it up or anything. So where we got it right down to the bottom, got a little extra on the top here. Let's cut that off. And I moved it a little bit when I did that. So move it back over. That's what it looks like. Let me do this. Oh, hold on. I wonder if I can move this still. It'll be all right if I can't, but I did what I didn't, what I said I didn't want to do on the cover. I kind of have the little embroidered edge. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. I think I can still move it over a little bit. Yes, I can. Okay, not too much though. It's pretty. And yeah, that dried really quick. It'll be fine though. Okay, that's good. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Very pretty. And then the front. Very pretty. Yeah, I like it a lot. Here's the spine. Okay, so that's how that one looks. You can pretty much see it even though we just put this on. I think you can see how it looks. So that's that one. And here's the pages from this book, which I'll stick back in here. And let's see, do we finish them all? Let's bring them out here. Bring them back out here. Here's this one. Let me turn this one over because I can feel it kind of trying to grab onto my table. That needs to dry. Okay, here's this one. It's going to look like this. And trying to get the spine up here. This is the one. This has a curved spine, which I will probably flatten out when I redo it. But it'll look like that. I'll definitely probably put something else on here, though, a little label or something like that. But very pretty. Love this combination. Okay, that one. And the other one, the other green one's still drying. I'm going to leave that while we look at these real quick. So let's look at this. I just want to make sure, like, it made such a difference when I went like this with these. I kind of want to see again if the gold would look good on here, because the other one looks so good when I move the gold spine. Like, it clashes with the gold spine when it's like this. See how it's so different? But when you do this and move it out of the way, it looks completely different, and it actually looks good. So I may add it to all of these. I won't, this video is probably getting long enough, but just to show you, I think that's going to look really cute, so I'm probably going to add it. And this is the back I'm covering, so we're not doing anything to that right now. And then let's put this to the side. Yeah, I really like the combo. I think I'll be doing that. And of course I can use it with other trims too. You know, I can try this with other trims. I'm just doing it with these, the Globleland trims right now. This back I'm replacing. So let's see, let me move these out of the way for a second. And move the golden spine to the side again on this one and pull over. Yeah, it was the golden spine that was just kind of clashing with, here it is. Very pretty, but see, here's the golden spine. Just it's such, this is golden, but see here it's like so worn, it's silver now, so it's really kind of clashing, but when you get it out of the way, because you won't see it from the front, you just see it from the side. And I still want to keep it. It's not that I don't want to keep it. I just like how now, when it's how it's going to be, you can see how cute it looks on the front there, the extra little piece. So yeah, I think I'm going to end up doing that, but I think you get the idea. I don't think I need to do it on video. And then let's see how this one's doing with we've got the double on the back and the single on the front of this one. So here it is. Looks beautiful on the front. Of course, it really brightens it up, and it's so dark, it probably needed something like that. And I'm tempted to go over this, but I don't want to mess it up. It's so beautiful the way it is. I don't want to mess it up. You know what I mean? If I went over it with a paint pen or a paint marker or whatever, or a gold marker, I'm afraid I would mess it up, and then I would, not want to finish it, or end up just covering it. And I don't want to do that. So anyway, that's an idea for whoever ends up with this, to go over that with the gold pen. And here's the back. It's still drying, so you can still see the glue on there. As you know, I put a lot of glue on there, but it will be like this. So very beautiful. And that will be how it looks. All right, this vine is partially attached still, so by a thread. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration today, and I can't wait now to make these into journals, but it will be a while. I'm not working on these little golden books right now. I'm finishing. I want to work on these two. The green ones are from the stack from my closet that I've been working on, so that's why I pulled those out and use those. And these I just pulled out to demonstrate the pink, because they all went well with the pink and blue and yellow trim. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. And I really appreciate Globleland letting me demonstrate these products for them. And also, if for anyone that does check out and go through my links, I really appreciate that a lot too. That will help me to be able to demonstrate more products for Globleland. And thank you very much. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.